Middleton and Madison Memorial both had high expectations coming into the 2015 WIAA state tournament, but both teams came up a bit short. If one shot epitomized the struggles of the two Big 8 conference powers, it was this approach shot by Brady Thomas on the final hole. Inches from being a great shot that carried onto the green, the ball embedded in the face of this greenside bunker. But typical of the week, Thomas tried to make the best of a bad situation. Unfortunately for Thomas, his final putt behaved like so many over the course of 2 days.
Well, we won't talk about the line and the bunker in 18 because the video speaks for itself, but the rest of the week, I'm sure it was full of ups and downs. How do you feel about the way things went?
We're a little disappointed, I'd say. I mean, we had high expectations coming in, and we just didn't really play up to our expectations. I think that the pressure kind of got to us, and we all have the capability to shoot a low score, but we just the mental game wasn't there.
Middleton's Joey Levin ended the week on a positive note, making his only birdie of the final round. Like his two junior teammates, Middleton's Emmett Erb had an up and down 36 holes at University Ridge. When it was all over, Erb, Levin, and Thomas all wound up in the same spot, tied for 31st. They also learned a lot for next year.
Did you learn anything from Notre Dame, from Arrowhead, having played with them, that you guys might kind of collect for next season?
The one thing I noticed was Robert and Alex putting, who I played with, were phenomenal. It really saved them, I think, quite a few times. Robert struggled a little bit today, but yeah, I think that's one thing. If we can learn anything from them is to just really work on short game and try to get it good for next year.
What do you take away from this one, and does anything change for the future?
No, nothing changes. I think it means they're going to work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to make them want to learn from this experience. It's always a learning experience, whether you win or lose, and I think you probably learn a whole lot more when you do lose. So I don't call it a loss. I call it a great experience.
Sure.
After finishing 5th and 10th respectively at the 2015 state meet, Middleton and Memorial figured to be in contention for the team championship in 2016. Both programs return all 6 golfers they brought to University Ridge this week, and Memorial may regain 2 more. Jack Andringa and Jake Rath, who didn't go out for golf as juniors, are said to be considering a return for their senior seasons.
Last night. A lot of these schools are going to be back with a lot of the same faces we're seeing right here, especially you in Middleton.
Yeah, it'll be, I mean, we're returning 3 juniors and 2 sophomores, with potentially 2 more juniors coming back that didn't play golf this year. So hopefully we'll be coming back next year even better and hopefully be able to contend.
That Middleton Memorial rivalry, you'll have to have boxing gloves next year, right? Huh?
Yeah, we're all pretty good friends, so we'll have some rivalry going on.
One golfer who will not be back next season is Wanakee senior Max Murphy. He was the top area finisher after posting rounds of 75 and 76. His 7 over par 151 total, good for a tie for 8th place.
Didn't come off to a hot start, kind of making a few putts for pars, but on the back 9 made some bogeys and knew I was kind of out of it, but kept my head straight and put up a decent number today. But
was this a hard course to make up ground on this week for some reason?
Not really. I mean, I hit the ball great, so I had birdie chances, I want to say, on the last 5 or 6 holes. I had probably 10 footers and didn't make any of them. But tuck pins, so talking to the other kids that weren't hitting it great, they said that if they didn't hit a great tee shot, it was hard to get to the pins just because they were tucked. So I'd agree with that. I had some shots that were really hard. Some pins were in some weird spots, but it was fun.